Go? Okay. Thank you again to the Visa Foundation for that wonderful announcement. When investment flows, everyone wins. We now continue with our next announcement. I'd like to welcome Dr. Eno Ebong, the head of the United States Trade and Development Agency, who was confirmed to the role by the United States Senate on March 31st, 2022. Accompanying Director Ebong is the United States Trade and Development Agency delegation. They'll be making an announcement under APEC's inclusive and interconnected pillar, which includes investments that will further the integration of a digital Pacific, foster broader economic participation, and promote equality and inclusion. To introduce the USTDA delegation, please welcome to the stage the Regional Director for the Indo-Pacific at USTDA, Verinda Fike.
Thank you, Jeff, and good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here on behalf of the U.S. Trade and Development Agency to welcome you to this afternoon signing ceremony commemorating support for the new MYUS submarine fiber optic cable feasibility study. This study will provide a direct link between Southeast Asia and the United States, bringing critical capacity for secure and cost-effective connectivity in the Asia-Pacific region. Today, we are pleased to have our three partners from Malaysia and the United States to talk about this exciting new study. I would like to bring up to the stage our delegation, including the Director of the U.S. Trade and Development Agency, the Honorable Eno Ebong. I would also like to invite Hexa Capital Consulting CEO, Dr. Abang Azari. And I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Tom Soja, the President of T. Soja and Associates. We will hear from each of them to provide some brief remarks and to conclude by having a ceremonial signing shortly. So first, may I invite Director Ebong to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Verinda, for that kind introduction. I'd like to start by thanking the CEO Summit for making this event possible. These announcements are critically important to really show our progress as we move towards the objectives that we set for ourselves. So I'd like to begin on behalf of the U.S. Trade and Development Agency by thanking Dr. Ansari, who is the owner and CEO of Hexa Capital Consulting, and Mr. Soja, the president of T. Soja Associates, for traveling such long distances to be here today. It's really important for us to highlight this, our newest partnership with Malaysia. For 30 years, USTDA has partnered with companies like Hexa Capital to support the development of the Indo-Pacific region's infrastructure priorities. Today, we are here to announce our support for a project that will help create the very first direct submarine fiber optic cable between Malaysia and the United States, and will include Indonesia and the Philippines. I'd like to take just a few moments to put USTDA's work into context. USTDA has a unique dual mission. We support the development of high-quality infrastructure, and it's sustainable in partner countries such as Malaysia. At the same time, we are mandated to work alongside US industry to bring the best US technologies and solutions to the projects that we support. Specifically, we provide grant-based funding for project preparation assistance, including feasibility studies, technical assistance, and pilot projects. These are critical tools that define the technical requirements for infrastructure projects and they help to attract the financing that is needed for infrastructure to be implemented and sustained. Over the years, USTDA has supported more than 30 of Malaysia's infrastructure priorities, but we believe we can still do more, which is why we opened a new office within our embassy in Kuala Lumpur in 2021. It is also why we are so delighted about our partnership with Hexa Capital. So with all of that in mind, I am pleased to announce that USTDA is providing a grant to Hexa Capital for a feasibility study that will support the development of the Malaysia-US Submarine Cable Project, or MyUS. This cable system will provide a direct, secure, and reliable communications link between Southeast Asia and the United States. MyUS will provide cost-effective internet connectivity for Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, and it will help to improve access to and quality of digital services in remote and underserved areas. Hexa Capital selected T. Soja and Associates as its partner to carry out the study. This Massachusetts-based company has over 24 years of experience in the development and commercialization of submarine cable systems globally. And notably, it was our partners at the US Department of State who introduced USTDA to Hexa Capital and T. Soja and Associates after both participated in a State Department-funded training event in Malaysia related to secure submarine cable systems. And we're also joined with the training company here, AP Telecom, that was part of that endeavor as well. So for an agency that, for an agency that prioritizes partnership, as we do, this project brings together a consortium of global capabilities and experience. USTDA is pleased to play a role in facilitating it. More broadly, digital infrastructure is a top priority for USTDA, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. It is also a foreign policy priority for the Biden-Harris administration and a key pillar of the Partnership for Global Infrastructure and Investment. So our partnership with Hexa Capital is a good example of how we support Malaysia's priorities and US foreign policy objectives while leveraging US private sector expertise. It is also an example of USTDA's overall approach to its work, which is based on the principle of equal partnership, trust, and our collective prosperity. This is foundational for all of our work in Malaysia, in the Indo-Pacific, and around the world. So we are excited to work with Hexa Capital on this important project. We look forward to seeing how this partnership materializes into greater connectivity for the people of Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Abang, for those kind remarks. I would now like to invite Dr. Abang Azari, the CEO and owner of Hexa Capital Consulting, to provide remarks as well.
Thank you very much, Belinda. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to this significant event. We are here to mark the signing ceremony for a study grant for a submarine cable project by USTDA that holds the potential to transform connectivity between Malaysia and the United States. This is an evidence to the spirit of cooperation and progress that defines the Asia-Pacific region. This grant is also a clear indication of the United States' commitment to strengthening economic ties with the Asia-Pacific region and fostering innovation. It is a testament to the trust and confidence placed in the capability and vision of the partners involved in this project. In closing, I would like to extend my gratitude to USTDA for recognizing the potential of this project and providing the crucial funding for the study. May this project bring prosperity, innovation, and lasting partnership between Malaysia and the United States. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Azari. We are equally excited about this new partnership. Last but not least, I would like to invite Mr. Tom Soja, the president of T. Soja and Associates, to provide his remarks. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Verinda, and good afternoon, everyone. For my part, I'd just like to express my appreciation to the USTDA and to Hexa Capital Consulting for selecting our company to lead this very important communications infrastructure project for Malaysia. We've assembled a well-seasoned team of experts from across the submarine cable industry to assist Dr. Azari and his executive team with handling the commercial, the technical, and the regulatory aspects of the project. The goal here is for us to help shape Dr. Azari's broad vision into a detailed, actionable, and financeable project going forward. And we think that will be very good. Based on some meetings that we had recently, just a few weeks ago in Kuala Lumpur, we've already seen that there's a strong groundswell of support from the industry there and a palpable sense of excitement about the MyUS cable. We look forward to supporting Hexa Capital going forward, and again, with the support of USTDA, which is so important. And we want to make this into a new high-capacity, high-speed superhighway between Malaysia and the United States. So thank you very much. That's it.
Great. Thank you, Tom. Thank you all for your remarks and your partnership. I would now like to invite each of you to sign the documents before you to commemorate this new partnership on the MyUS submarine cable feasibility study. Congratulations to all. We look forward to learning about the study's success and success in all of your efforts. Thank you so much.